Welcome back. This is game 5 of Co-op. It's the last game before lunch, and I'm hope you enjoyed playing along so far. Let me show you what's going on in the standings. So you can see it's very interesting at the moment. There's 9 people on 4 wins, and they are Sully, Ashford, myself, Gordon, Trevor, Alan in fourth, Brendan in third, Jerry in second, Hazel in first. So that's the live land so far. We're now going to go into game number 5, the final 9 rounder of the day. These are modified 9 rounders with the kilometer being worth 6. And here we go. So I'll hand it over to Michelle, who's going to host this game. So round 5. There's the fixtures. We have I'm player 1 against captain player 1. Okay. And you need Robo Riley up. Oh, I need to put this on screen. Okay, I think that I need to not shut that again. Oh my god, that was a bad idea. Sure, but Robo Riley's down here when you need. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to quickly go through the players again. So we have Roisin as player 1 against Alan, Jess player 1 against Gareth, Finola player 1 against Sully, Owen player 1 against Kevin J, Ashwin player 1 against Hazel, Paul player 1 against Kelly, Trevor player 1 against Leela, Leanie player 1 against Gordon, Liam player 1 against Natalie, Mary player 1 against Kira, Elaine player 1 against Jerry, Shamek player 1 against George, Kevin O'Sullivan, player 1 against Roger, and finally Jamie, player 1 against Brendan. You're getting some of the players, Jamie. Am I waiting on people? I am. Okay, I just have to wait on Owen, I think. Is that all I'm waiting on? Right. Right, is that everyone back in the room, yeah? Okay, well, let's go first. Can I get Liam to give me our first letter selection, please? Hang on a bit. Shush there. Sorry, Liam, go ahead. Consonant. R. L. V. O. A. E. E. R. Final consonant, okay. See, this is what happens when you pick them bit by bit. They're much better. D. And your time starts now. Okay. If you risked an 8, then I'm very sorry for you because the max was 7 and there was only one. A bird. And then there was a rake of 6s and then 5s. So it wasn't actually as good as we thought. Okay, so player 2 is going to start this time, and can I call on Jamie to give me a letter selection, please? Okay. Okay, so we have P, S, I love you. H, I, O, I. S, G, and a final E. Good luck. There was a singular max there, gypsies for 7, that was it. Then we had a couple of 6s, not many. And then a rake of 5s.
What's up? 7. What? Oh, right.
Okay, anyone want me to check anything? No, are all happy? Right, next round. Who am I calling on? Mary, this time to give me a letter selection, please. R, T, L, P, O, E, I, O. And a final constant, M. Good luck. So well done if you got a 7, that was the max. So a handful of 7s there. And then we have a good few 6s as well. So that was okay, so there are 6s. Anyone want me to check anything? No, we're all happy enough. Okay, we'll keep it moving so we can get to lunch then. Player 2 is deciding what number selection the team will do. So player 2 gets to pick. So if you're going for 6 small, they are 6, 7, 10, 5, 3, and 7. 1 large, 25. 2 large, 100. 3 large, 75. And surprise, surprise, 4 large gives us the 50. And our target is 829. Time starts now. Okay, everyone happy with that? Or unhappy? We'll finish with it anyway. So the next round we have letters. Player 2 is going to declare first, and we have Elaine to give me a letter selection, please. CB9. Let's hope it gives us something better than we've been getting. F. Not a good start. I. S. E. That's okay. Player 2 declares first. T. I. J. Oh God. E. L. Time starts now. The max there was 1 singular 7, lefties. Then there were a couple of 6s. Egypts. Some Egypts. And then we had a good few 5s. So does anyone need me to check anything? We're all okay? Right, we'll keep it moving on so we can get to lunch. So I'm back to Owen for a letter selection, please.
I would like a 4 consonants, 3 vowels.
4 consonants, 3 vowels. Okay, so we have B, D, L, R, I, A, E.
This is okay. Let's do the 4th vowel here.
O.
And for 9, we require 5th vowel.
E.
I'm going to try an 8.
Now there were a couple of 8s there. You had erodible, leeboard, and rideable. Then we had some 7s as well. And on 6s also. Good few 6s. Loads of 6s actually. Does anyone want me to check anything? Where the hell's my arrow? So there's all our 6s. Anyone need me to check anything? No, we're all fine. Okay, next round. So player 2 will declare first, and Alan, will you give me a letter selection, please?
Yeah, 4 consonants, 3 vowels again.
Okay. N. W. S. T. A. O. E.
Vowel.
A vowel, did you say?
Yeah.
A.
Not the one I wanted.
Should have been more specific.
Another one anyway. Sure.
Okay, you weirdo. You rotten.
Not the one I want either.
Here you go. Say thanks to Alan for these. Well done if you spotted the only 7, Sutang. And then we had a little handful of 6s there as well. And then a good few 5s. Good few 5s. Okay, so anyone have any queries and any words? Nope. Nope. Okay. Numbers. So player 1, it's your time to shine. You get to pick the selection, player 1. Now, if you're doing 6 small, here they are. 8, 9, 10, 3, 5, 5, and you're 1 large, 100, 2 large, 25, 3 large, 75, and 4 large is 50. And our target is 651. Good luck. Okay, so 3 large was actually impossible to get bang on that time. So, just again to remind you of the conundrum rules, this is only worth 6 points. Bang the table, write your answer, and good luck to everyone. Once again, part of the word is in the first word. Organizer! Remember, it's only 6 points. Do not give yourself 10, give yourself 6. Thank you very much. Now we're only 10 minutes behind schedule.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, just leave down.
Not that far behind.
Okay. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed game 5, everyone. We'll see you after lunch. We'll be coming back to you at around 10 past or quarter past 3. We'll see you then. Okay, bye bye. Yeah. Now, what? Okay. See you. Bye bye.